And then by like the third week, it was like, okay.
So how long we in this for?
I'm Kiara, fashion stylist and owner of Capsule Boutique.
And I'm Alisha, actress, producer, and poet.
We're two friends
Experiencing life's journey without judging it.
This is
No Judgment.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to No Judgment. I'm Kiara.
And I'm Alisha.
And I'm sure you can guess what today's episode is going to be about. Quarantine
Ting,
ting, ting, ting, ting, ting.
We're going to start off with a little bit of a fun game to see what we really hated and what we really loved throughout this quarantine. Dang. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's do it. Hate it or love it.
Mm-hmm.
Wearing a mask.
Jesus knows how I feel about it. Love it. Love it. Yes. Listen, I just think just wear the mask, period. No one knows if you're sick. No one wants to find out if you're coughing on them. And they get, nobody wants to deal with that. Just put it on.
I don't care if you have a little sniffle.
I don't care.
Just put it on.
Just put it on.
Safe.
Stop being selfish and just wear it. It's not a big deal. Humanity as a unit, we need to do better. Period. That's just what we need to do better.
Yes.
It doesn't work if some of us do something. We all need to just collectively be in sync. Just wear the mask. You only in the grocery store, 30 minutes? Ordering food on an app / website.
Okay.
How do you feel? How do you feel? How do you feel? I don't know. I'm in between.
I don't like it. I feel like it's an extra step. I want to maybe I don't know what I want yet.
Yeah.
I just want to walk in. I really like looking at the menu and
I feel
picking.
that, yeah.
You know what I mean? Then if you're ordering through the app, you have to make sure you got ketchup,
barbecue
that's
sauce,
ranch.
You're right.
It's an extra step.
No, it is extra. I think kind of what I'm thinking about. Say if you order pizza, it's really simple. It has all the steps. You can't really get it wrong. Yeah. But when it comes to intricate orders, I'm like, bruh.
From a restaurant or something.
And they don't have the option selected. Yeah. So I would say, I guess I hate it.
I'll convince you. Okay.
How'd y'all feel staying home from work? Me.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you feel? How do you feel? Why?
I needed a break. I don't know how to take breaks sometimes.
Yeah.
And so this forced me to stay home and just chill out for a second. Just breathe.
Definitely.
Which was needed. It's been a long time. So at a certain point, it's okay, I want to get back to work. But I think it was needed.
No, definitely. I think for me, I'm freelance, so I'm already at home when I'm not working. But it's just a different vibe being forced to stay home and not being able to do anything. But the vibe kind of felt the same. It was just kind of I'm just at home on a long work break, waiting for my next gig kind of thing. So it wasn't bad, but after a while, the days definitely started blurring together. I was like, what day is it?
Yeah, after a while, it's a lot. But I think a lot of people needed just a break.
Yeah, but I think it did allow everybody to slow down because people are such on a fast-paced move all the time, and we were able to just chill.
Hey, and just settle down.
Okay. What was your quarantine routine like before everything hit? What were you doing prior to all this?
Oh. Okay, so before quarantine, I actually was really busy and doing a lot of things at once. I had just launched actually I didn't launch them. I just got new hoodies made for my line for Capsule, so I was dealing with that and finishing up orders for that. I had just had a photo shoot set up for it right before quarantine hit. And then quarantine hit, and it canceled all that. Also at work, because I still work, whatever. So at work, I was doing really well. I just started a program to get promoted.
Dang.
Literally the month before quarantine happened. So I had just started the program. I just started training, and then quarantine hit. And so I was feeling.
You thought you was getting a promotion.
Yeah, so I was feeling good. I was a little tired because I was doing a lot of things at once, but I was feeling good, my momentum was going. I was like, okay, cool, we're about to get it. And then
the world said, no, you're not.
Yeah. What about you? What was your
same? It was super, super busy. I was actually in the middle of working on a job, a gig, and then we were the first one. Production was the first things kind of to get shut down because there's somebody else, I guess, at another network that they're talking about people are starting to like catch it and everything. So they're like, shut it down. So luckily it was like the day before and we got shut down, but it kind of worked out because it was literally the end of the season.
Oh,
so it worked out. So we finished. Yeah, we had to cut a day short, but it was still like, oh wow, this is getting real. People are like, is it real? Is it not real?
Yeah.
And then when they're like, no, we're sending people home. Like,
yeah, it was up
we're
in the
shutting
air.
it down. Yeah, so that's what my routine was. It was literally still working, still doing crazy hours, 12 to 14 hour days, and then the world stopped, so my life stopped.
Yeah,
and then
no,
they're like, nope, so you're going home. You're going home. Everybody's going home. It was crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much what my routine was. It was working and then not.
Oh, can I tell a story? Okay.
Story time. Sorry, I think everything.
So this first happened, right? This was like March.
Mm-hmm.
I was planning my photo shoot for Capsule. That got canceled. So I was like, okay, I need to find a way to still take photos and get this like product out.
What did you do? What did you do?
So I called Alisha and asked her. She had like a whole ring light set up. I'm like, hey girl, can I use your ring light? Like I just need to, snap some photos from our website. She's like, yeah, okay, cool. This was before everything got locked down, like a couple days before. Then everything gets locked down, like 2 days pass by. I'm like, hey girl, like, do you mind if I come get your ring light still? I'll sanitize it. I got my whole kit in the car. I was like, I'll have a mask on. I got hand sanitizer, Lysol, everything. This girl's like, I'm sorry, but under the circumstances, I can't allow it. No, she gave me a whole professional.
Mind you, we've been friends for like 8-9 years. We've been friends for a long time. 8 years. She's like, excuse me? Wait, are you serious? And I was like,
I said, I don't have to come in your apartment. Like, I could literally just put my hand in.
And I felt so bad. I did feel bad. Because I was like, dang. She's like, Alisha, come on. I was like, no. Like, I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, under the circumstances.
I said, oh. And I was like, how can I say this in the most nicest way without her being offended? Because I'm like,
so serious.
I was dead serious.
I did not use the light. I had to figure out something else. I was like, Alisha.
I wasn't joking. I was serious.
Anyways,
but I did feel bad though. I did feel bad because I'm like,
she apologized.
She's one of my really close friends. So I was like, dang, like that does suck that I had to deny my friend of something. But at the same time, I was like,
she was like, ain't nobody coming in my house. Nothing in my house is leaving my house at all. No, she was locked down, like for real.
Yeah, I wasn't joking. I was like, I don't know what this is. Nope. Yeah, I definitely felt bad. Dude. And then when I seen you post the photos, I was like, oh, cool.
I had to figure. That's what I said. We have to be creative.
You have to
figure things out.
Push comes to shove. You always figure it out. But I did feel bad.
Oh my god.
I did. I love you. I feel bad.
I love you too, girl. Whatever. Okay, so when quarantine started, this was what, like mid-March? Towards the end of March? Beginning mid. How did you feel, and when did you notice a shift in your routine?
So it's interesting. So I'm not really like the best morning person, but work has caused me to get up super, super early because a lot of times my call times would be like 6 a.m., 5 a.m. So it was like crazy, crazy stuff. But my body was used to getting up that early. So it was like, okay, cool, I'm up. And then all of a sudden, once like after the second week, my body was like, no, little mama, you're going to sleep.
Yeah.
You're sleeping in today. So that's kind of like when it happened. I would say second to probably third week. It was a shift in like my time of my body was like, no, sleeping, it's all good.
Yeah.
You want to stay? Because I'm like the person that likes to stay up late. I'm that. I'm a night owl. So that's my vibe. So eventually my body was like, hey girl, we back. So.
I think for me too, like the first maybe like 10 days, 2 weeks, I kind of felt like vacation a little bit. Like, oh, I get a break.
First it was fun.
Yeah, it was
cool.
like, okay, cool. And then by like the third week, it was like, okay.
So how long we in this for?
And me, I'm home with my toddler. So it was another thing added. It was like I'm getting a break, but now I have to dive into like being a full-time mom. And that was starting to get, weigh in on me. I was like, okay, so I gotta cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, snacks. We gotta go outside and get your energy out, but we can't go to the park. We can't go to Sky Zone. We can't go to Chuck E. Cheese. So we're like in the backyard trying to make like the backyard look, and feel like a fun place to be. But I could tell like he was getting tired of it after a while, and it was just like, Okay, now I gotta do this again tomorrow.
And then the next day.
And then the next
month. I was so disappointed in the way people were acting in the grocery stores.
That was another thing.
Everybody went ham. I've never seen grocery shelves that empty in my life. Like savages.
Like apocalypse.
Like savages. There was this guy that had 12 to 15 boxes of the same exact cereal. And I'm like, sir, it's just you.
Greedy.
And your wife. Where are you doing that cereal? Who eating all that cereal?
No tissue.
Oh my gosh. That was so disrespectful. I was like, we're fighting over tissue right now.
I think that's what took me like physically I was doing okay. I was doing okay with like knowing, okay, we're in a quarantine, this is gonna keep us safe. But then seeing how other people were reacting
made me nervous.
Made me be like, okay,
I gotta go get something from the store.
Okay, now I need to go shopping. Now I need to go I gotta buy a bunch of diapers because there's no diapers, and there's food, and like, are we gonna run out of food? Like, I seeing other people panic definitely like made me raise an eyebrow.
Absolutely. Like. So what do you think that your post-quarantine life is gonna look like? How do you feel about that?
I'm actually really excited.
When does this end?
I know. I'm waiting for a date. We're all waiting for a date. It's kind of hard to say, but I'm excited. I feel like during this quarantine, I've taken a lot of time to like rejuvenate myself. The days that I could, or like once the beginning of it was over, and once it's like, okay, we're fully in quarantine, it was like, okay, I need to like, I started doing yoga. Like, I need to relax my mind. Let me like journal. Let me read. Just figure out a way to like come back to myself and kind of like take a break from all this like chaotic
nonsense.
So once I started doing that, I've noticed a shift in me, and now I'm excited for like what I'm going to be able to do, or what I can take on after all this is over, because we're still kind of in it. But I'm like more determined to get things done. I've been figuring out creative ways to get things done during quarantine, so that's cool. Like, testing your ability to like maneuver against the times
and do
things like that
without having to go anywhere.
So that's been kind of interesting. But it's like, if I can do this stuff now, like, I'm going to take it full force, like, once everything is back to normal. Absolutely. Go to the gym. Eat healthy. 1 and 2 and 3 Even, like, make sure I keep spending that quality time with my son. Even when I am back at work and when he's back at daycare, you know, because I felt like that was a nice bonding experience. Although it was a hard work, it was nice to be able to just, like, we have the whole day to ourselves. The whole week to ourselves.
And then the next week.
So that was nice. So I'm looking forward to that. What about you?
Same. I think it was like, I was really, because I was already doing like meditating and like yoga, but with my work schedule being 12 to 14 hours a day, it was like sometimes I was just so exhausted, and I was like, I'm going to sleep. I'm having sleep for dinner. And that's just what it is. Like, it was struggle status. But I still do believe that sometimes that's not really an excuse. You should still find it in yourself to really try to meditate. Journaling, doing my yoga, working out more. Yes, skinny people work out too, y'all. Jesus. That's like the thing. Skinny don't need to work out. Yes, we do.
Although I did gain a couple of pounds.
You know what I'm saying? Little mama thick now.
I did gain a little
listen. I feel like ain't nobody telling me nothing these days. Like, Felicia. No, I'm just playing. But, okay, I'm not playing. But I do feel like, I'm not playing. I do feel like I got thick in my mind. But no, it's definitely, channeling that inner peace, finding like myself more, making sure that who I'm becoming during this quarantine, like really striving to work on my own projects, really pushing to do all the things that I really want to do while I have the time. And make sure that I just, continue to do it once all this is done. I have plans for 2020, but
maybe 2020
had different plans for us.
Okay. Next year. We're going to end this episode with a little segment, Tip of the Day.
What's my tip of the day? What's your tip of the day? How you feeling? Let's see.
How am I feeling?
My tip of the day is look both ways before you cross. No, I'm playing. No. My tip of the day is just don't let nobody stop you from doing what you always wanted to do in life. Especially now. Don't let no one discourage you. Keep focused. And go after it. Pin drop.
Period.
That's my tip.
I'm trying to think. What's my tip? You need to stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Especially during summertime and during COVID-19. Like, it's really important that you stay hydrated. Water is like essential for everything. Clears your skin. Yeah, you just need it in your life. And I feel like water is like the key to everything. Like, I have a cough.
Like, I drink water all the time. People are like, I don't like the way it tastes. I'm like, it don't taste like nothing.
Yeah.
But different water sources definitely taste different. Like, different water bottles definitely do taste different. But water itself,
it's like, just drink it. Just drink it. Just drink some water. Stay hydrated. It'll keep you from being sick. You need it.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of No Judgment. Like, subscribe, and comment below. Tell us how you've been feeling. We want to hear.
Bye.
Bye.